Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I want to share to you how I made my flipbook kind of pocket letter. For those who have seen my flipbook pocket letter and wants to learn how I made it, this is it. Of course, I'm not very good in tutorial, so bear with me guys. This is not a step-by-step process, but I will make sure that you will understand how I made it. So the first thing that I want to share to you, of course, the materials that I use. If you have seen it, I use this kind of thick cardboard and cardstock. And I purchased this one from Amazon. If I remembered it right, it's 25 pieces for $9.99. But you can search it in Amazon because there's so many sellers who sell this kind of cardstock. So usually the size for the cardstock is 11 by 8.5. So the same thing with this black paper cardstock. It's also 11 by 8.5. I usually use a black paper cardstock to cover my cardboard. It's because I really like the background. Anything that you would design in a black color is pretty to me. It's attractive, so that's why I use black. But it's up to you because some would prefer different colors like red or white. So for me, I just preferred black one. So the first thing that you want to do is, of course, you have to measure your pocket sleeves. I have a sample here for my pocket sleeves. I made a homegrown kind of pocket letter, and I don't know if it has a same sizes for all pocket sleeves. But for my pocket sleeves, the size for this one is 8 3/4 for this side, and for this side it's 3 3/4. So when I make a cover, I pre-cut the cover already for the cardstock, the thick cardstock that I use. The size for this one is 9 1/4. This is 9 1/4, and the other side is 4 1/4. If you have noticed, I make sure that there's an extension in each side, 1/4 inches in each side, so that the pocket letter would fit nicely and beautifully. So it would have a space in there. So I hope you get it. And for the black cardstock, if you measure it here, it's exactly has a space on the side to enough to cover for this side. But if you notice, it's longer on the other side, so that's why I cut the size in this side. So the black cover, I cut it into 11 because I haven't cut this side, so it's still 11 inches, but this side it's 6 1/2. No, 6 1/4. Yeah. Actually, I'm not particular with any sizes, but I'm just sharing you the sizes for those who first time on really want the sizes. So that's why I'm just sharing the sizes. But of course, the sizes that I gave you, it depends if we have the same pocket sleeve size and the same black cardstock sizes. Because we have different materials in, so it's up to you what to use, as long as this is just the thing that I've been using in the process, so at least you get the idea, and it's up to you how to make it. But for me, I'm not really particular with the size. So once you have the cut the black cardstock already, and you can see that there's some space already enough for you to cover. Okay, so usually I use the scoreboard. If you have a scoreboard, this one, it's easy for you to for you to put a line, you have to make sure to put a line in each side because it's easy to cover it neatly if it has line in it before you paste it. So you have to line it. And so if you have a scoreboard, it's easy for you to line on each side, right? So you just have to line in here, and line on the other side. And again, on this side also you have to line, since you know it's already 1 inch difference, so you just have to line 1 inch and 1 inch. But this is just a showing you in the purpose of showing you how to use the scoreboard. But for those who haven't who don't have a scoreboard, you don't have to worry, but you can do this way. Like, you just eyeball it. If you think that it's has the same, you think that it's already in the center, so all you have to do is just fold it. Just fold it on this side. Of course, you have to press it and fold it, and fold it also on the other side. So that's easy. That's how you made it. So, and then you fold it also on this side. Right? So you just have to fold it. So now you have the line, right? So now you have the line. So the purpose of this line, this is where you put your double-sided tape if you want to use the double-sided tape or the glue. For those who haven't noticed, there's some disadvantage and advantages for both. If you use the double-sided tape, it's easy to just glue it because that's it. But if you would have a mistake, there's no room for you to do mistake for the double-sided tape because it's difficult to adjust. Unlike with the glue, you still have room to adjust it, but the disadvantage is you have to wait to dry in order to really for it to make sure that's really glued. So for this one, I prefer to use the double-sided tape. So I already have a pre-made, has a double-sided tape in each side, and if you have noticed, I cut this side already, so it would not be it will be nicely fold if there's no thing in here on the side. So that's why I covered it there already. So this time all you have to do is just cover it. And so we'll get this double-sided tape so that we can cover the cardstock. So I have to get the double-sided tape. Again, I already put the double-sided tape so it would not make you wait for a longer time for me to see putting all the double-sided tape, because I don't have the tools on how to cut off the video, so everything is ongoing. So again, this one is, you just have to put it there and make sure that it's in the line, and you just have to cover it. But first is you have to cover this side, so hold it so that it will not move. Hold on the other side, and then you just cover it there and paste it, and the same time the other side and paste it, and on this side as well, and on this side too. So you have already a cover. So that's how easy it is. And then you just have to use any kind of paper that you want to use. And for me, I want to use this kind of paper. Since it's a homegrown, I'm using the homegrown kind of paper pad. So I'm using this one for my cover in the front, and on the back cover I will use this one. So let's paste it so you will see. And the size for this one, again, make sure that you would also get 0.2, two lines in each side, so that it would not entirely cover the black one, and you can still see the black area in there. You can see it's nice to see a black design on the side. So you have to make sure also that you can get a little portion, just a little portion in each side, so that when you paste this one, you can still see the black side. So I'm using glue with this one. I'm using the tacky glue. I'm using the tacky glue. I'm using glue because so that I could have a room to move it if ever I'm not putting it in a right position, so I can still move it. Because if you put the double-sided tape in here, it will be hard to just adjust everything. See, I can still adjust if I want to. Of course, I have to make sure that this is dried already before you do anything else. On the other side, I have to cover this one. So I hope you get it, guys, but this is just a process where you can be able to see the idea on how I made it. It's just so easy. You just have to measure the sleeves, then measure the cardboard, extend it with a 1/4 inch in each side, and for the paper pad that you're gonna use, you just have to get at least 1 or 2 lines in each side as well, so that the black color would still be seen in it there. So I already pre-made the other cover. As you can see, I already have the same cover in here, but I'm going to use the front cover, this one and this one, so that it will be easy for me to design the front cover. So this time I already had a cover for my packet letter. So it's up to you how to design the cover here. And if you noticed your sleeves here, it's not, the hole is not even. The hole is in the center, and this one is not really even full here. So what I did is just I covered it with anything like a washi or a tape, in order for you to have a full size there, and you just cut anywhere that you want to put. So I hope you get my idea on how to use the packet letter, Flipbook packet letter, and I hope you enjoy it, and hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and watch out for my coming I made a mini album. I believe if you have seen my other video, I shown it already that I have made a mini album made of paper bag, and actually I have finished it already, but I will show it in the next video, but I'll give you a sneak peek of it. So this is my finished product for my mini album. So hope to see you next time, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a great day, and hope to see you next time again. Bye.